Alrighty, well, good morning everybody. This trucker's leaving by the looks of it, so I should be able to get back in there, I guess. We're at Anlin Welding for our first drop. Traffic everywhere. So yeah, we're gonna get back in here, drop that rolled beam that we picked up at Atlas Industries in Saskatoon yesterday. And then from there, we'll head on over to Sask Power and drop those 2 pallets of Montrose metals out of Saskatoon area that we got on board for Sask Power. And then I'm thinking we're gonna buzz all the way back to the northeast corner of the city and give the truck a bath. And then from there, we're gonna run over to Flame. So yeah, we got lots of things that we're gonna try doing here this morning. So tag along, guys, tag along. Let's make her happen. Talk to you in a bit. Alrighty, well, this is Sask Power Warehouse, Regina. We just dropped our 2 pallets. They were waiting for me. Well, kind of, sort of, not really. They weren't really doing anything. They were just sitting in the forklifts having a chit chat. So it was really quick. I drove right in, unloaded, and got the heck out of Dodge. How's that sound? So we're gonna go give this beast of mine a friggin' quick bath at the truck wash, and then we'll run up to Flame and get rid of that stuff up there. But this is what their warehouse looks like, guys. There is stuff everywhere. There's a fairly large warehouse area, plus the building, all the stuff for inside the building. That sun is shining bright. Bright. It was minus 16 Celsius this morning when I started the truck, and it's supposed to warm up to basically minus 2 Celsius. So that's not so bad. Should be an auto open gate here. There she goes. Beep, 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 beep. So anyway, let's go give this truck a wash, and I'll bring you guys back when we're done with that, because he's pretty dirty. Talk to you later. Typical. Every time I come here, they're always full, and I end up having to wait for at least 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes an hour, depending on when the truck's pulled into those bays. There's 4 wash bays here for semi trucks, so I know I'll fit with my truck and trailer. But this guy's right in front of me. He's next in line. What do you do? Guess we'll hang out and wait for a little bit and see how long it's gonna take. We'll talk to you guys once the truck is washed, if it gets washed today, and bring you back a little bit later on. Alrighty guys, well, here we are. We're still in the car wash. I just got done squeegeing the windows, but back you up. There we go. That looks a heck of a lot better. Even with all the dints and dings and bings and everything else in this thing, when it's clean, it looks better. Right? I did a quick rinse on the trailer also. So, we're gonna hit the door button. Beep. And we'll get out of here and let the next guy come in, and we'll go continue to get more stuff unloaded. So we'll bring you back at Flame. Alrighty, we're at Flame here. Not much happening here right now. Guys are all inside anyways. But I'm gonna get inside, got her all unstrapped. This is our last drop. And then the big load going back home. So let's see what these guys are doing inside. Can't video you guys when I'm inside the building, so I'll have to cut you out and we'll bring you back when we get to our last pickup for the day. Well, here we are, guys. Lots of you know already, or figured it out already, why we're here. Yep, Big Blue's coming home. I gotta go inside and talk to the service guys about the bill and deal with a couple of bill issues here. But tractor should be out back, I'm assuming. I haven't even seen it yet. I have no idea how clean it is or isn't, what they've actually... I know what they've done, and I'll explain all that a little bit later when we get right up close to her. So we'll talk to you guys then. Alrighty guys, there she is. T6050. So here's the deal. Here's what was wrong with this tractor. The charge pump in the tractor, the shaft broke in the charge pump, so we had to replace the charge pump. Charge pump, labor to install, all of the miscellaneous oils and shop stuff, shop supplies, so on and so forth, was $7,300 bucks. And then fixing my gloves here, give me a second. Ever since we bought this tractor, we've had an issue with it, with the steering, where it was just a son of a bitch with the steering to steer it at low idle. It's still kind of not bad, but at least I can actually steer it with pretty much one finger, and that's at low idle, less than 1,000. Before, you wouldn't turn that thing, you actually had to grab it with so I told them to fix the friggin' power steering pump, so they did a rebuild kit in the pump, and we had a slight oil leak, and down there on the floor you can still kind of see a little bit of oil smear right in there on the floor. That was from the master cylinders, master brake cylinders. So yeah, I told them to get those fixed so they're not leaking, right? Just fixing up our air vents. Everything is closed here. So they did we put 2 brand new master cylinders in her, and everything inclusive, so the power steering pump, master cylinders, and all of that stuff was basically another $3,300 or $3,400. And then all the friggin' taxes, by the time we were done with her, it was $9,868. $9,868. Yeah. Lots of fun, right? Not. But hopefully now it'll be working good. And they still can't answer me as to why that shaft in that charge pump broke. They can't give me a reason as to why. Anyways, let's get this sucker loaded, and I'll bring you guys back in a couple of minutes after it's chained down. Talk to you then. Screw it. I'll bring you back right now as I'm driving her up. Climbing, climbing. Climbing. And pull her head a little more. That ought to work right there. Okay, let's get her chained down. We'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys. Really, there's not really any squats on there. But there he is. All loaded up, chained down, cross-chained on the backside. So let's get the son of a bitch home and put him to work. We need to move our windbreaks. We need to shred straw bales. Yeah, lots of stuff to do. Now, as far as moving the windbreaks go, I'll be doing that with McCormick, but when I get home, I'll be hooking this guy up to the shredder. So let's make it happen. Just a cruising, guys. At just over 1500 RPM. At just over at $110 kilometers an hour. I'd say we're doing pretty good. She's not even working super hard. Yeah, I'm liking it. Leave us your comments, guys. Talk to you later. There, he's home. I didn't hook up yet. I'm going to use them to push some of this snow out here. I'll get my ramps flipped up and my chains put away. Boomers all put away. And we're gonna test them out pushing some snow before we do anything else with them. But he is home. Yahoo! Time to go to work with the little bastard. Alrighty guys, well, we're in McCormick here. We did use Big Blue and pushed a bunch of snow, and I got him hooked up to the shredder and ran the PTO with the shredder going there. Everything seems to be working really good, so, but these windbreaks need to get moved. And none too soon, because they're getting to have a fairly good manure pack here, and I would just soon have them moved around. So that's what we're gonna do here. We gotta grab these windbreaks and move them to a different location. And I ain't moving them very far. There's a rock, a little bit of a knoll right here, and the grass never grows worth a damn right there. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put it right on top of that friggin' knoll, and they can bed down on there, is my thoughts. So anyways, you can see that windbreak there, it's got that 8-foot wide lift cradle. So we just gotta reach up and grab her with the tines on the tractor, on the bucket, and basically wiggle it out of the frozen ground. We'll bring you back in a bit. And so here we are. We've got the McCormick hooked up. Oh, there it is. She's off the ground. And some of you guys might remember when I moved these out to the pasture here, and I set them up out here. I've never touched them since. So that's handy. You gotta like that. When they don't blow over or anything like that, you gotta like that. But these are 30-foot long windbreaks. From the ground to the very top, they're basically 9 feet, but we're like 14 inches off the ground to the bottom of the slab, or the bottom steel rail right down there. So, and we gotta set these up so that the windbreaks are catching our prominent winds, which come from west/northwest. So we'll give them a half moon shape, just like before. So they're protecting these cows from the westerly/northwesterly style winds. And that's that one. They were all chained together, and I unchained them, obviously. and now we just got to get them all moved. So we're not going very far because the other ones are right back there. So anyway, I'll get this done and we'll bring you back in a bit because we also got to move our feed bunks. Alrighty, well, there it is. Got a couple cleaning up way out there. Right there. But basically everybody else is right here. So moved all the feed bunks, moved all the windbreaks. Bunks are filled up. So it's a whole brand new feeding site and bed down site basically for them. So now we're gonna run and grab Big Blue and see how he's gonna work with the bale shredder. And we'll basically shred out some straw bales for these cattle. These cattles need some straw. They need a new bed. So let's make her happen. Well, there she be. She's a-working. So far, everything seems to be working great. It's just the darn bale doesn't want to shred out that good. It has nothing to do with the tractor. Yeah, he's not sitting in there very good, so he's not going to shred worth a damn. But at this point, everything seems to be working all right. I'll bring you guys back once I'm done. There, that looks better. All fresh straw, whole new feeding area.
You're welcome.
Cows are in heaven now, and CP finally showed up. Finally.
What do you mean, finally?
You're kind of lazing around today.
What? No, I wasn't.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
CP went to the city for a doc appointment and got groceries and dealt with all the idiots at them stores in the city. So normally we do it together, but this time she did it on her own, so I guess I don't have to worry about doing it this weekend.
Aren't you lucky?
I'm a lucky guy.
We'll kill roosters instead.
We're gonna kill roosters? I'm gonna cut steel. Anyway, guys, tractor seems to be working good, but guess what? I blew a freaking hydraulic line on the shredder. It's not a bad blow. It's not spraying oil all over the place, but it's dripping pretty good. For the rocking table, it's a line that goes across from one cylinder across to the other cylinder. So we're gonna have to clean her up and rip it apart and find out exactly which one is leaking, because there's like 4 of them there. Anyway, give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe, tell your friends to come on board. You can catch me at Brennan Pana on Facebook, or Brennan Pana Brendan, because on Instagrams they reversed my name on me, the buggers. But yeah, you can find us on Instagrams also. And here we are. What do you say, babe?
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done. Catch you guys later.